basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. We'll see Atlanta and the Portland Trail Blazers. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got John Morant. Smith is out there with Holmgren. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Okoro in at the 2. Portland shooting their first free throws here for the night.
At the line for Portland, Bradley. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focused and sleep and eat right. Vital.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG, Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range, so great bloodlines.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Smart passes to Quickly. Bradley sets the pick for Quickly. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Portland making their last shot. Morant kicks to Okoro. Portland grabs the miss. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I was able to talk with Chauncey Billups for a minute. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. Now, Quickly. After Isaac Okoro missing on that last three-pointer. Just 5 on the clock. Bradley kicks to Quickly. Off target from three-point range. And Barnes has got the ball here for Atlanta. Oh, and the dunk by Smith.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. From 10 feet out, and Bradley gets it to go. And here's Morant. Shoots from 12. Smith with a wide open look, and it's off from three-point range. Now, here's Quickly. Guarded closer. Kuzma outside. Pass to Thor. Now here's Smart. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Atlanta. Pass to Morant. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game.
Ja Morant taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
And he's good on the second. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Smith against Kuzma. There's the screen. to Thor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls it up. Offensive rebound. Bradley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Bradley. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Now here's Morant. On target from 13 feet.
Hard to overstate Morant's shooting ability. It just comes natural to him.
The pass to Thor. Now here's Smart. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Portland trailing here. Quickly with it. Bradley finds quickly. And here's Kuzma. To the paint. Holmgren with the steal. To the wing on the left. The 3 from Morant. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Quickly the pass to Kuzma. Bradley is screen on Barnes. Kuzma with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Bradley can't get it to go.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw drops for Holmgren. Trailblazers trail by 4. Quickly kicks to Kuzma. Bradley is screen on Smith. Kuzma against Smith. Kuzma passes to Bradley. Smith outside. It's good for his 2nd make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Here's Quickly. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Kuzma. It's deflected. Now Okoro. Morant outside. Barnes down low. Quickly covering. Barnes can't get it to go. And so here's Portland. They trail by 6. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
Now Morant. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Attention Blazers fans, give a big round of applause for your Blazer Breaker Dance team.
Atlanta making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And how about we check the numbers for Jalen Johnson? Martin, the pass to Davison. Will it go? 5 to shoot. And stolen by Barnes. Banked in off the glass. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Atlanta.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by Scotty Barnes.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
For Atlanta, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
John Morant, 2 shots.
That's good from Morant. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Here's Davison. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Morant outside. Kicks to Ivy. Five on the clock. Here's Terrell. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And Atlanta leads by 14.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Who wants a free t-shirt tonight? Let them hear from you.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Atlanta. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, right now for Atlanta, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Right. They knew teams would be gunning for them night in and night out. That's only fueled their commitment to putting a great product on the floor.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
The first one falls.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
No good on the second free throw. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Pass to Davison. Morant with the steal. Here's Terrell, and the basket is good.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Here's Davison. After the basket by Atlanta. They could use a bucket. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul. Third.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line for Portland, Davison. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Atlanta leading by 15. And here's Morant. 5 points in the game. And Irving pulls it down.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Davison, the pass to Martin. Pass to Davison. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brown. Some solid defense from Brown. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 15-point game. Brown outside. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Davison. On the wing, Johnson. Irving dishes to Johnson. Brown outside. Down low. Brown feeling it out a bit. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Martin. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. With the drive, Terrell pulls it in.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Atlanta leading by 17. Now here's Morant. He kicks to Ivy. There's the three. Drills the three-pointer. And Atlanta leads by 20.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Rebound, Atlanta. Morant's got rebound number 5 here tonight to the left side wing. Here's Endor. That three off the mark.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Martin, the pass to Davison. No good on the triple. Passes to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Martin, the pass to Davison. Irving, a screen on Morant. Here's Davison. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first. The pass to Endor from downtown. And it's Irving with the rebound. Endor's gone 1 of 3 on the night.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Irving sets a screen for Johnson. No good with the triple. And here's Ivy. A 3-ball. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Atlanta cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Here's Morant. On the court for Atlanta, Ja Morant. He's out there with the Coral. Then there's Scotty Barnes.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is. He's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Bradley. More and more defenses switch everything now, Steve. And if you were coaching, is that how you'd play it? Is that how you would teach it?
You know, Kevin, yes, sometimes you have to switch, but I think the best coaches, what they do best is they show you different looks, and timely they'll do it. Sometimes they'll trap it, sometimes they'll hedge the pick and roll, and sometimes they'll just go under.
Both shots good from the stripe. So it's Atlanta now. Morant with it. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Okoro throws it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. On the wing, Irving. Pass to quickly. Pass to Thor. Here's Bradley. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Morant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Barnes outside. Over to the wing. Launches it. It's not going to go for him. Now Portland takes it the other way. Smart against Barnes. Now the feed to Bradley. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Bradley's got 10.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's Morant. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Passes it to Bradley. Outside, Smart. Bradley a screen on Morant. Smart kicks to quickly. The tray. And Holmgren pulls it down.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Throws it up high. It's tipped. It's stolen by Bradley. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. It's tipped. Now Smith. He's got 6. And the pass to Holmgren. Barnes outside. 5 on the clock. That's tipped. Here's Smart. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Thor. Smart with the ball. Portland moving the ball around quickly. A three-pointer off the mark.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Clap it up, fans. Make some noise along with your Blazers breaker dance crew.
Portland making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Ivy's checked in. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Smart. Pass to Kuzma. Over Smith. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
The defender took away the airspace, crowded him. That changed the shot.
Bucket is good.
What a pass from Barnes right there. A swingman who knows how to move the rock.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Kyle Kuzma, first personal foul. At the line for the away team, Jabari Smith, shooting one.
The free throw drops for Smith. And here are the Trailblazers. Smart passes to Kuzma. Smart with this screen on Smith. It's Kuzma penetrating. He hits it from 9.
Nice drive. If you overplay Kuzma's jump shot, he can put it on the deck and go around you.
Now here's Holmgren. He has 5.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Chet Holmgren taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Holmgren. Both good from the line that time.
And just over 80% from the line right now. A big improvement over what they shot in that first quarter.
Kuzma outside. Offensive rebound. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
For Portland, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
One shot. They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And the rejection by Bradley. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Now here's Okoro quickly covering. Okoro's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Smart passes to Quickly. Here's Bradley. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
And here is Okoro. He dishes it to Barnes. Now here's Ivy. He's covered closely. 6 to shoot. Lets it go. No good off the back of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Passes it to Quickly. This one for 3. Trailblazers keep it alive. Bradley can't get it to go. Quickly against Smith. Over in the corner, Barnes. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Kuzma outside. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious. 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Bradley sets the pick for Kuzma. Back to Bradley. Kuzma finds Bradley. Misses from short range. The pass to Okoro. Pass to Holmgren. He feeds it to Ivy. And the dunk by Holmgren.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Outside, Smart. Portland needs to get off a shot. Kuzma. And the rejection by Smith.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
And here's Barnes for three. That one's not going to go. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Thor the pass to Quickly. That shot misses.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
In the corner, Okoro with it. Sinks the triple. Okoro's got 5 points now this quarter.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Bradley is screen on Smith. Kuzma passes to Bradley. It's stolen by Smith. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Portland. They're 10th in the conference, still looking to claim a spot for the playoffs.
And for the Trailblazers, they've been strong at times this season, but they still have some hope. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
This has been the thought all along. They have enough to compete night in and night out, but they're not taking 4 out of 7 from a top team in this league. No way.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
Atlanta making some changes. Endor's checked in, and it's Brown in for Scotty Barnes. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Ivy. 5 points in the game. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing.
Take a break.
And Kevin,
Take a break.
he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Here's Okoro. Pass to Endor. Now here's Ivy. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Outside Martin. There's a good screen. Right wing fires for three. Davison's shot's good. Davison's got 5 now.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Now here's Ivy. 9 points in the game so far. Smith with a screen on Brown. 5 to shoot. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
And love how assured Brown looks taking these shots. His mid-range game is on point. He's squaring up like that.
Davison, the pass to Brown. Johnson sets the screen for Brown. Here's Davison. Misses the 3. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the Bucks. And there's the call on Cody Martin. That is his first foul of the game. Irving's checked in for Bradley. Atlanta also making some changes here. Terrell's checked in, and it's Morant in for Okoro. .121 left to play here in the second quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Morant.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Passes it to Irving. Martin with it. 1:03 left to play in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Davison. Got a piece of it.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Morant. Here's Endor, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Endor's got his second bucket tonight.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Morant with the steal. And here's Ivy. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Endor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
And they struggled a bit at the line in the first quarter, but they have been terrific in the second, up to almost 85% overall.
For Atlanta, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Davison, guarded by Morant. Looking to end the run. Unable to get that one. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Atlanta. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So it's Atlanta now. We've got Emmanuel quickly. Bradley is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Thor in at the 3 spot. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Second shot opportunity. Holmgren can't hit. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. There's the pass to Kuzma. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Barnes grabs the miss. Atlanta with the ball. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Kuzma passes to Thor. Off target with his 3. Holmgren with it. He's got 9. Loads it up there for Morant. Stolen by Smart. 90 seconds now into the second half. Kuzma against Barnes. Bradley is screen on Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kuzma. Portland no good that time either.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
J.T. Thor. Second personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for the away team, Scotty Barnes. Taking 2 shots,
Shooting 2.
That's good from Barnes.
The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities, and he gets it done.
Barnes hits them both. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Kuzma, and the rejection by Smith. And he recovers it.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the dunk by Smith.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Faster quickly. Bradley is screen on Morant. It's Smart with the drive. And it's denied. Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. 2 on the clock. Lets it fly. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Now, Holmgren. 9 points in the game so far. Smith outside. There's the triple. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Smith's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. Quickly the pass to Kuzma. To the wing right side. Thor. Portland no good that time either.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Morant against Smart. Shoots from the baseline, and it's Morant missing. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Quickly. Here's Smart. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Kuzma kicks to Quickly. Shoots over Holmgren. Here's Bradley. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now, here's Holmgren.
Trailblazers foul.
The Trailblazers making a switch here.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. On the floor for your Trailblazers.
Portland on defense.
Johnson, Davison.
Barnes outside. They get it back. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 11 points.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Passes to Davison. Takes the 3. Cans it from downtown. 8 points for him.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
And so Morant will bring it up for Atlanta. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Dishes it to Okoro. And here is Holmgren. He's got 11. And it's Morant missing. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And there's the pass to Quickly. No good from outside.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Floats it up there for Morant. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
He takes it in. Davison, the pass to Quickly. Here's Davison. Guarded by Morant. Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Third personal foul. First team.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Atlanta.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible, and so far they've been super successful using this attack.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
That free throw, no good. Brown is checked in for Portland. Cody Martin comes in for Quickly. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Here's Ivy. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Endor. And he banks in the layup. Endor's got 8 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Davison. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession.
Trailblazers ball.
Irving's checked in for the Trailblazers.
For your Trailblazers.
On defense, Atlanta. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
To the away team.
Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 13-5 run here. Ivy dishes to Barnes. Now, here's Ivy. Passes it to Endor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul. Third.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Davison, the pass to Irving. Second chance shot. Johnson, wide open. He fires. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And here's Ivy. He's got 9. Back to Barnes. There's the dish to Brown. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Brown with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's blocked. On the wing, Barnes. To the inside, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And Portland with the ball. Martin the pass to Davison. Martin the screen to end the cold streak, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And now we've got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for John Morant.
The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defenses.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Now Barnes. From the baseline. The rebound by Davison.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Johnson surveying the floor. It's Brown on the wing. Over Ivy. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's Barnes with the ball for Atlanta. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Terrell. That shot no good. And it's Portland the other way. Martin's in the post. Brown on him. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got his first bucket of the night. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Ivy. He's got 9. Here's Terrell. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Terrell's got 6 points.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Great open look there.
Poor defense there. That's his bread and butter. You have to crowd him out on the perimeter.
Now, here's Ivy. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Martin the pass to Davison. Johnson with a screen on Brown. Here's Davison. Kept alive. Here's the 3. That shot off.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And here's Ivy. Now the pass to Endor. It's stolen by Martin. Out left to the wing. 1:43 left to play in the third. And it's Brown missing. Now here's Ivy. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Endor. Now Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Davison.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Johnson sets the screen for Martin to the left wing. Here's Davison. From deep, Johnson. Rebound, Atlanta. Endor's got his 6th rebound on the night. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, here's Ivy. 9 points in the game so far, and he comes up with the deuce.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Davison. 9 points in the game so far. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Terrell pulls it in. Terrell's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Brown. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Inside, here's Irving. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. And he's able to get it back. And so it's Atlanta, able to put on a show for the ages. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Okay? Ball moving. No holds. No holds. Okay?
Well, moving the ball is so important to these coaches.
I mean, it helps make the offense run smoothly, Kevin. When you move the ball, more scoring opportunities open up.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Smith sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Woodson, and it's Knight in at the 2.
Clearly a foul.
Personal foul. First.
Steve, you played all 4 years at Michigan State. When you think about the fun you had there, what was more enjoyable, playing college basketball or in the pros?
Kevin, I have to be honest, both was fantastic. When in college, those 4 years was something I'll never forget. But then obviously, ultimately, you want to make it to the NBA, and I got a chance to do that. So both were fantastic in my eyes.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. And Portland with the ball. Pass to Gardner. To the right side. That's a 2 from Martin. And he hits the jump shot. And here's Knight. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Shoots the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Some things change here in the league, but a little trash talk still seems, Steve, like a key component to the game. I'm having a hard time remembering. Did you partake in that?
I did, Kevin, but I didn't call it trash talk. We just talked, and you tried to get into your opponent's head. And also, for me, I played better when I was talking.
Passes it to Neely. Outside, Martin. The pass to Gardner. 5 on the clock. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Irving for 3. Joseph with the rebound. Kicks it to Knight.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. 4's checked in. Fox, he's checked in for Atlanta. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. There's the pick. Joseph, the pass to Fox. Count it, good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Pass to Neely. Lets it go from 14. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Knight against Martin. Knight kicks to Fox. Joseph looking over the floor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul. Third.
Steve, we know lots of front offices build teams purely around player skills and statistical lines. So that being said, just how important is chemistry on the court and that cohesion?
It's a must. You can achieve a lot with chemistry. Building a beautiful culture, those are the teams that win championships.
The first free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Pass to Gardner. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thor. Martin from outside. And it's Fox with the rebound. Right side, Knight. Pass to Woodson. Beyond the arc. And it's Portland with the rebound.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Here's Thor. Out to the wing. Neely the pass to Weaver. Can they get it? And the layup is up and in.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Joseph with the ball. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
And the first one at the line is good. And Joseph drops them both. Here's Neely. And the pass to Thor. Here's Neely. He's covered by Joseph. Kicks to Martin. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with the 3. Neely can't get it to go. And so Knight will bring it up for Atlanta. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Pass to Terrell. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Thor, the pass to Neely. Here's Thor. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Knight's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Neely. To the middle. Here's Weaver. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team foul. At the line for Portland. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Manuel quickly. He's checked in for Neely. And he sinks the second. Here's Joseph. Out tonight. And the average age of NBA players is getting younger and younger, and now about a year younger than they were a decade ago, Steve.
Kevin, I'm sure you're correct, but for me, I'm also seeing guys play longer and longer and longer. The old guys are sticking around.
Here's Quickly. Atlanta with the rebound. Terrell's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Knight. The teardrop falls in.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Knight's gone 3 for 5 from the field. Now Quickly. To the inside, Weaver. And he drops it in from the low post. Weaver's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
That's good by Terrell.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
The Blazers on offense. Pass to Weaver. And it's Quickly in the corner. Oh, that's blocked.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Joseph, the pass to Terrell. Knight against Martin. 6 to shoot. There's the steal. Down low. Here's Gardner. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
And here is Joseph. To the paint. Here's Terrell. And it goes down 2 points. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Passes it to Thor. Joseph against Quickly. It's Martin on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Drills it from outside. Quickly's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first 3 of the game, something to build on.
Knight kicks to Joseph. Now with the ability to play a soft zone, can Team Steve hide their weaker defenders?
I think it's great, Kevin, for a possession or two. And it works sometimes. But good offenses always find a weak link.
Atlanta making some changes. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Woodson. Ivy comes in for Knight. And it's John Morant in for Joseph.
One shot.
So it's Portland now. Outside, Martin. Brown against Johnson. On the wing quickly. Bradley a screen on Morant. And it's quickly missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Morant kicks to Ivy. Over Bradley. Ivy with the bucket.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Now, here's Quickly. Inside. And the basket by Johnson.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Ivy passes to Terrell. Now, here's Ivy. Covered by Martin. Fox kicks to Ivy. On the wing, Brown. From deep. And it's Portland with the rebound. Martin with it. Quickly finds Johnson. Outside Martin. Johnson sets the screen for Martin. Back to Johnson. The three. That one, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Morant against Quickly. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Johnson outside. He dishes it to Martin. On the wing Quickly. And the three off target. .131 left to play here in the fourth. Morant scanning the floor. Fox a screen on Quickly. And Morant gets it to go.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Atlanta.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Chet Holmgren.
When it comes to protecting the rim, there are numerous ways to do that. The most exciting of those, just send shots back. And that's what he did tonight in volume.
Morant passes to Terrell. Down low. And that one's good. Morant.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Back to Quickly. To end the run. Nailed from three-point land. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Job. The bench was huge tonight. They came through. How big was their performance?
That just shows you that whoever's coming in the game, just be ready. We got the next man up. When your number is called, just be ready to play. Help us win ball games.
Well, they did that tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.